Warning: this podcast may contain strong language.
Hello.
Are you ready?
This is the Zipperline Entertainment Podcast.
www.zipperlineent.com.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. If you ain't first, you're last.
Here is your host, Rick Ryan.
The Memphis police.
Blow the fuck out! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out the fucking car! Damn, I didn't do anything!
The Memphis police.
Hello and welcome back to the Zipperline Entertainment Podcast. I am Rick Ryan. Well, damn, it has been a little while. And after a little bit of equipment tweaking and some other stuff, let's try to get it rolling. Well, unfortunately, not much has changed in this wonderful world since the last time I did a podcast. The top story should really be Chinese Communist puke leader Xi Jinping, the spy balloon, or sorry, the weather balloon, pretty much whatever excuse it said that it was anyway. It's scrapped now, but whatever. Seen over Alaska on Saturday, and again in the U.S. airspace on Wednesday, February 1st. Cruised through Alaska, went all the way through Canada, pit stop right over Billings, where supposedly there's some nuclear missile sites and other shit like that. It's not like it's that big of a deal or anything, but that's not where we're gonna go. We are going to end up on another really disaster of a story. It continues to happen again and again and again and again and again. Well, another national story involving another victim of violent, vicious traffic stop that deserved some police brutality. It's pretty pathetic. Well, a young man by the name of Tyre Nichols. The video is going to be posted up on the website. It's pretty graphic. It's pretty nasty. There's nothing good to say about it. It's just pathetic. And that's zipperlineent.com. Anyway, Tyre Nichols pulled over in Memphis, Tennessee on January 7th in a traffic stop, allegedly reckless driving. Well, like I said, the footage is just... Yeah, there's no words for the footage. The footage is the footage. It shows the power-hungry, the mentally ill men representing the boys in blue, the almighty protector, I don't know what the fuck you want to call them, just pretty much clowns, circus folk. Anyway, these 5 to 7 men, they're not even men, 5 to 7 people representing the city of Memphis pull over Tyre Nichols for aggressive driving. They immediately begin shouting bunch of bullshit. Get out of the car. They're just fucking ripping him out of the car.
Motherfucker, you get your ass blown the fuck out! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out the fucking car! Damn, I didn't do anything! Hey, I didn't hurt you! Ass around! Alright. On the ground. You don't do that, okay? Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Okay. I think you tase your ass! Alright, I'm on the ground. Lay down! Yes, sir. Please tase on the ground! I think you tase you! Get on the ground! Lay down! One! Now! I tase him! Alright, okay. Alright. Break your shit. Okay, dude, damn! Turn the fuck around. Put your fucking hands on your back! Bitch, put your hands behind your back! Okay, stop.
I'm gonna knock your ass the fuck out.
You guys are really doing a lot right now.
Bro,
Stop.
lay down.
I'm just trying to go home.
Lay down.
Man, if you don't lay down,
I am on the ground.
put your hand on your stomach.
I got
you.
Ready? Okay.
Get the fuck back.
Stop. I'm not doing it.
You are pukes. You are the lowest form of life on earth. You are not even human fucking beings. You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit.
Well, they get him out of his car, drag him out of his car for reckless driving, traffic violation, whatever. It's whatever your excuse is, you're pissed off, I don't know, whatever your excuse is. Traffic stop, reckless driving, speeding. So anyway, they start roughing him up, and you hear tasers and shit going off, and number one job of these circus clowns is de-escalate, right? De-escalate. It's Tyre. I don't know how the hell he gets free, but he gets free. He's hauling ass. He's fucking gone. You got these mentally ill geniuses trying to chase after him. They don't know where the hell he's at. One guy's whining about his eyeball. He probably got sprayed with pepper spray by one of the officers that was already spraying him, tasing him, fucking doing whatever the hell after they rip him out of the car. So, he runs. Gotta do the same. I ain't staying there. Motherfuckers are crazy. I'm not staying there. So, other officers come up. One guy's still whining about some shit in his eye, and he rinsing his eyeball out. My eye. Well, you're whining about shit that you caused yourself. Tough guy. Anyway, later these mentally ill thugs, gangsters, find him. Alright, they see him. He's like, I don't know, I think it said 80 yards, 80 feet, something like that from his mother's home. And they just bum rush him. They get him on the ground again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 officers just beating the shit out of him, nightsticking him, tasing him. I swear it honestly seems like he's pepper spraying him for 10 fucking minutes. Every time you see his body cam, he's got pepper spray and he's spraying him. While he's getting the shit beat out of him, getting kicked, getting punched, getting beat the shit out of, getting drugged, getting just... it's beyond disgusting. Anyway, and they had batons out. Real tough guys had the batons out with one guy and 5, 7 guys beating the shit out of one guy. And you can hear him. Tyre Nichols was 29 years old. You can hear him yelling for his mother. Mom. I don't know. 80 feet with all that lights and all that. I don't know if the mother wasn't home. I'm not sure exactly what. But it didn't help. The more he cried for his mom, and the more he cried in pain, the more they beat the shit out of him. And Tyre Nichols was 29. He had, I believe it was a boy, a son, 4-year-old son maybe. Son or daughter, child anyway, 4-year-old child. I'm just disgusted by the scum who claim to serve and protect in this country. This is fucking pathetic. Like I said before, I don't care. In general, I don't care what fucking race you are. White, brown, black, peach, fucking yellow, whatever color you want. I don't know who gives a shit. These pieces of shit who claim they serve and protect. It's very clear that back in George Floyd incident, it's not a few bad apples that need attention. That's bullshit. It's evident that that's backwards. A few good, honest men, respectable men, versus a shit-filled sea of bad apples. Fucking brain-dead, uneducated pieces of shit that I don't know what the fuck their stories are. Obviously, I don't know, they get pissed on? Are they, I don't know. But it just doesn't really help when you have the whole system run like it is, with police and everything else, the way they pretend to play military, where they're real important here. I'm the big chief, you be captain, you lieutenant, you sergeant, you pissant, you suck our balls because we're superior, we're superior officers. I don't know what it is, but something's clicks in their fucking heads. That gun badge, You must listen to me. Fuck you. If I want to go break the law, or if somebody, whatever, is going to go speed, they're going to go do whatever. Not to mention them cocksuckers do the same thing. They're not all, I don't break the law. I uphold the law, I don't break the law. The old Judge Dredd shit. I said before, and I'll continue to say it, I am for law enforcement. This place would be a fucking unlivable. Everybody would be pretty much in danger all the time. But, I don't know how much of a dent they really make on the positive side. The so few of the decent men and women of law enforcement in this country, world, whichever. I'll never be a person that thinks the world's better off. We'll police ourselves, or let's cripple law enforcement. We don't need them. The National Guard do it, or I don't know. I'll never be defund the police kind of person. Although the defund, as far as if you have to defund them to put money into getting actual people with brains that have actually went through some psychological training, some mental evaluations, pulling like Portland, Oregon, driving them out of town, be rogue militia, and we're taking over, and all this other shit. No, I'm not all for that, but damn it, something has to be fucking done. This is just fucking crazy. It's beyond crazy. It's been crazy, I don't know how many decades and decades ago. It's just been crazy. In my opinion, there are more mentally unfit men and women in law enforcement than there are true, proud, honorable men and women within it. Law enforcement seems to be filled with people who are empty-headed. You uphold the law, don't worry. I'm captain. Fuck you, captain. You're a guy that has a job, and job is to do the job peacefully as possible. De-escalate. Your job is to de-escalate the situation. Not to pretend you're somebody or not, because I don't give a shit if you end up hurting somebody, killing somebody. Either way, unfortunately, killing somebody, and the way these geniuses are fucking thinking that they're doing it is, I don't even know. About the only thing is you hear that police officer, ex-police officer, big ass ego, breaks the law, goes to jail, goes to prison. They don't have many friends there. They're pretty much targets. And the good thing is all of these, some young, some older, men, women in some cases, that have lost their lives and that have had such a big spotlight on them, that's impossible for even one of the correctional officers to point at this guy, ex-police officer. Now, they don't really need to do that much with a lot of these fellas. They're all over the news, and you have a lot of inmates that are sitting there just itching to see where they're going to go. And if they end up there, I don't imagine for a second that they don't get the shit beat out of them on a daily basis. So that's why they must have some pretty damn good protection and get rough in there, boys. And let's also fuck the system some more, filing a complaint against a police officer as ridiculously pathetic as possible by making a person inside the department in charge of internal affairs. So, this is my buddy, my drinking buddies, this dipshit. But he's my buddy. He's a sergeant, lieutenant, whatever, who gives a shit. So when a person does have a real complaint, they say things like, well, he or she denies doing that. Like, that's what anybody wants to hear. He or she denies it. Well, no fucking kidding, Jack. Aren't you a fucking intelligent dipshit? So, they end up pretty much, in my experiences anyways, pretty much, well, he says he didn't do it. Huh. Well, unfortunately, Captain Stupid, I am here to say he did. So I guess he says I didn't. I say he did. Hopefully I have proof to shove up his ass. But usually in the past, cameras, phones, all that shit haven't been so out there. And of course, for most cities and towns, you can forget about that fucking body cam. Most of them say they don't have to have it on. It's not a requirement. They can have it on. If they see somebody with the cell phone taking video, of course they'll turn it on just to pretty much be a smart ass. Say, hey, you're on video too. Yeah, but I'm not a fuck up here. put me on video, that's good for me. I'm on video. After you're done beating on some poor fucking buddy that forgot to use a turn signal at a fucking stoplight, I'll be coming to get that footage. But to be honest with you, nothing is going to come of this body